Tomorrow. Unajivunia kuwa Mkenya? Clearly not.
No, we cannot move out of Kenya. This is our country. But what we are saying, we shall fight for change so that people can get the best out of their government. People can get the best out of their taxes. That's what we are going to do. And that's why you're saying, you're asking, why are we fighting? We are fighting so that we can reform the system, so that Kenyans can have the best, Kenyans can enjoy the best. That's why we are fighting.
And it's under the banner of, or the focus on tourism, wildlife, and mice at a time when you raise the concern that we see with Brits Hotel, that is in relation to, the blockage of the migration of the wildebeest. Perhaps we still get to see just how much the tourism sector continues to dwindle, if you'd want to say, even though the reports indicate that there's a bit of vibrancy that is in comparison to the times of COVID-19 and now coming to the current regime and all that. What do you suppose is there to celebrate when, as a country, we conglomerate in different quarters to talk about this day?
I think for me, therefore, a day like Jamhuri Day is a very sober day. Without so much talking about, besides talking about what's happened now, it's good to go back and say, why are we here, right? On a day like tomorrow, 1963, is when people converged at Uhuru Gardens, and the Union Jack was lowered, and the Kenyan flag was hoisted. Now, this is important for political history. Now, that's why, in June, where there were elections, Kanu won on 1st of June, 1963, Kanu won, and then President Jomo Kenyatta became the first Prime Minister of Kenya. But now in December, just to distinguish between the two dates, in December 12th is when now the documentation was done. Remember that time, between 1963 to 1964,
yes.
President Jomo Kenyatta was the Prime Minister, and the Queen was still the head of state of this country, until now, December 1964, when Jomo Kenyatta became the president. So on 1st of June, there was the issue of, that's what we call it, Madaraka, attaining that self-rule. But then on Jamhuri Day, Kenya became a republic. And then 1964 is when the President Jomo Kenyatta became president. Now, what are we talking about? It is, we look back to what has been achieved.
Right.
There were three main basic things along the time of independence. The issue of fight of disease. Poverty and illiteracy. Right? We come back here today very quickly, without much ado, because tomorrow we'll be marking those many years. Where are we on education? We have just taken 30 minutes to discuss education. Kenyans know what the kind of mess we have in the education system. We are not clear which one we are using. No, let's go slowly. Let's go the issue of disease. We are talking about SHA. Yet we know NHF was supposed just to be upgraded. Then you just improve what you have. That's why we are saying ourselves, when God helps us, we'll go back to NHF, improve it and kill all the cartels in SHA, because they gave NHF a bad name. So that they can kill it, then cartels moved to SHA. Number three, let's go to number three, poverty. Let me tell you today.
Remember, we have to close, eh?
Yeah, you have to close. So those are the three issues that we are handling about. So what am I saying? Number one, if teachers, Linda, and police will be pushed by force to SHA, we want to propose, somebody will go to court and ask the judges, let everybody else from the president, ministers, judges, go to SHA, if it's such a good thing. Those are the kind of things we are talking about, about equality. There's something you ask, and it's important to finish there. Look here, please empower, make the economy grow. So anybody will know their need. Do I need a car? Do I need a house? Do I need land? Somebody will make the economy grow. The government cannot do businesses. That's why you see all businesses, all hotels owned by governments. The government does not exist to run businesses and to build houses and all that. Because you are going to exit power. What about the next government? But if you empower the people, whether a new government comes and goes, they are going to be responsible. That's what I would say for now. Haiti is a bad story. We went to Haiti against court orders, if you remember.
Yes.
We have spent a lot of billions of shillings in Haiti. It was meant to show the world that we are superpowers and that we are blue boys to go and be good to Americans. It's not going to work. It's a bad experiment. Let our boys come back home. The ones who will be remaining by the time we take over government, all of them will come at once.
All right, fair enough. Honorable Sosion, tomorrow we celebrate Jamhuri Day. Lots of feedback.